All right, give it a little pause. We'll wrap up with some music in a little bit, but we're going to dive in right now. Welcome to, gosh, November 1st. Happy November. Happy Sunday. Happy November 1st. Happy brand new month. Welcome to tonight's edition of Finish Up, Fire Up, where we kind of finish up what we had going on over the weekend. We get fired up going into a brand new day, but tomorrow we get to go into a brand new month as well with lots of big things going on. So, oh my goodness, come here. Oh my heavens. You just fell, didn't you? Why don't you get down in the bed? Oh, sorry, lady, I didn't know we go right there. It's a little bit crazier around here. Stop it. Because Sawyer had surgery last week, and so we're still recovering a little bit from that, and sometimes she forgets she's recovering from that, so it's a little chaotic, but we are diving into November 1st. We are diving into a brand new month. We are diving into a brand new week with lots of stuff going on this particular week. So let's go over what's happening this week. I mean, it's big. We have tons of stuff happening this week. And then we'll go into our marketing calendars for November, December. I'll give you a first peek at January, which is still pretty bare bones yet, but we'll get there. We'll fill it in. And then some suggestions and some tactics for tackling November and making it an amazing, amazing month. So here we go. We've got 60 days starting tomorrow left in 2020. Which is like hard to believe, 2 months left, 60 days. As always, tomorrow we kick off with the National Wake Up Call at 11 a.m. Eastern time. You can do the time change for your own time zone. And we have our girl, Ashley McClellan, who is sharing her story. I'm so excited. And it was funny. I mean, I asked her last week to speak to our team last Tuesday. No idea that she was speaking on the National Wake Up Call, but I'm sure the universe was guiding me. And she got to sort of practice and share what she's going to share tomorrow in a sort of a rough draft form. So Sparta Nation, you got kind of a sneak peek. You got a behind the scenes at her National Wake Up Call. You got an early preview at what she's going to dive more into tomorrow. But let's make sure we're on live. Let's make sure we're giving Ashley all the love tomorrow and cheering her on, because it's nerve-wracking to speak on the National Wake Up Call. You know, it's very nerve-wracking. So we want to make sure that she knows she is loved and supported from this team. So let's make sure we show up loud and proud to support her tomorrow. And then we've got, of course, the Slay Squad call tomorrow night at 8:00. And that's going to be a good one, just talking about really knowing your worth, not attached to numbers. So that'll be a great call as well tomorrow night. But tomorrow, all day, I say all day, I'm not really sure what time it'll go live, but tomorrow at some point it will go live. Peppermint Mocha Shakeology will launch tomorrow. And for some of you, this is your pumpkin spice. And so I love that. And, you know, I think it's so fun to do fun little pictures and things like that. You know, whether you like peppermint mocha or not, like not really very many people in my family like peppermint mocha, but I found these so cute red and white, like candy cane striped straws. And you can bet your bottom dollar, Annie, that I'm going to make a peppermint mocha Shakeology. I'm going to put that red and white striped straw in it, and I'm going to take an awesome picture, because it doesn't matter whether I like peppermint mocha. It matters whether it's a on-ramp for someone to try Shakeology because they like peppermint mocha. So will I buy a year's worth of peppermint mocha like I did for pumpkin spice? Likely no, but I absolutely will buy some, and we will be drinking. You know, the people in my family that like chocolate will be drinking it. I will absolutely take a picture with it. I will use it as a leveraging tool, an inviting tool to get someone who maybe hasn't tried Shakeology or is still not quite on board with Shakeology to try it, because maybe this is their flavor. So it's a big day tomorrow. We've got the National Wake Up Call. We've got the Peppermint Mocha launch. We've got the Slay Squad call. We've got 60 days left in 2020. I mean, it's like boom, right into November. So it's going to be a good week. We're setting the tone with it tomorrow. And it's funny, I got on my bike today and I rode 65 minutes. I did what, if I was in New York City taking a live class, it would be called like a soul survivor class, 60 plus minutes. And that's what I did today. I'm like, I am deliberately and intentionally setting the tone for my month on this first day with an extra long, intense workout, because as we know, everything's better on the other side of a workout. I am adding a new habit in. I invited my Project 100 team members. I invite you to add this habit in as well. I'm using this journal, the 5-minute journal, and it's a place where you can write your gratitude. I'll show you the inside of it. So you can do gratitude, you can do what would make today truly great, daily affirmations, and then you have a little place for the end of it as well, the nighttime, where you can kind of wrap it up. And I do affirmations and goals every day, but I've kind of gotten away from just the gratitude stuff, and what better month to start that than November. So I'll be starting that this month as well, because the last 2 months, as we're going to talk about in a little bit, people can get very complacent and just sort of throw in the towel till January 1st. And I am deliberately and intentionally setting the tone for my month today with a killer workout, with adding in gratitude, with doing some cleaning and some decluttering, and really dialing into how I can serve more people more effectively with the tools that we have. That includes Peppermint Mocha launch tomorrow. So that is all tomorrow. Then on Tuesday, of course, we have Election Day Turbo. It's at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Yes, we usually turbo at 9, but we're doing it at 10 tomorrow because I think that might be a little better for our Pacific time people. So like Liz, and Jen, you guys are Pacific time, I think. Liz, maybe your mountain time, but hopefully it will help my Pacific Coast time people, because if we're at 9 a.m., that's 6 a.m. And you know what? I'm here for that. But if I could give you a little extra hour, maybe that would help as well. And so Tuesday, Election Day Turbo, 10 a.m. Eastern time. I think I've got the link scheduled to go in here so that you can just click on the link. But it's free. So you can also just go to my website /turbo, and it's just an RSVP, and that's how you'll get the link. But I think I have it scheduled to drop in here as well. So you can just click on the link. But either way, I hope that you all come. I hope that everyone comes, and we just max it out. And it was just, it's just a way for me to offer a space for people to relieve stress. Again, everything's better on the other side of a workout. Sweat truly is magic. And if we can sweat together live, then even better. And Tuesday might be, just it's going to be a weird day. And, and I'll tell you this, for those of you that are like, really, what is she talking about? That it's going to be a weird day. So my daughter lives in Washington, D.C., and they are actually boarding up downtown DC right now, just in preparation, in case they are boarding up New York City, just in case. This is arguably the most important election of our lifetime. It's going to determine history for generations to come. And so it's a big day on Tuesday, and that can add stress to what is already starting to be that time of year where there is more stress. And if I can offer a space for people to come and sweat and move and not be on social or not be on the news or not be, around any of that for 45 minutes, then that's what I want to offer you. Because it's not that any of the life situation changes while we're in our workout. It's that we change on the other side of our workout. So we have more clarity, more focus, more patience. And if we move our bodies, we're better able to navigate all the stuff that life throws at us. You can't stop the hurricane, but you can prepare for the hurricane, be ready for the hurricane, navigate the hurricane with more clarity and focus. And I believe that happens on a workout. So I hope that you all join in on Tuesday and we sweat it out, work it out together. And that's also a really powerful inviting tool as well, to really show people who are looking for that community that this is what our team does. In moments of stress, we come together and we work it out, together, and we are better for it. So, okay. Well, okay, moving on. This was really cool. I guess I don't know, maybe I knew that this was coming, but I forgot. But in the Diamond Newsletter Insider that came out, it's No Excuse November, which means our challenge packs are $20 off. Like it's because we all have so much in our heads right now. There's just so much already stuffed in there that sometimes we just I missed maybe that this was happening, and it's happening. So I talked about it yesterday, actually, on my social, and we'll continue to talk about it all throughout November, that people who come in with a challenge pack, $20 off that challenge pack for BOD and Shakeology, or BOD, the performance line. Let me tell you what I'm doing in November, which may offer you a spark of creativity, a spark of inspiration for what you might want to offer in November. Remember, Project 100 is the ongoing group. We're 40 days in, we have 60 days left. Small habits done daily, creating epic change, like epic change, epic. So that's the overlying theme. That's my group, one group the entire year. But what I'm calling November is JV's Mixtape. I'm just calling it JV's Mixtape because I really want to show people the depth and breadth of Beachbody On Demand. And I have been doing program after program after program after program myself personally. So I want to dive into some different, I want to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And if I have a brand new customer that comes into me that has no fitness background and has been off track for quite some time, I'm going to help them dial into a program, because you and I know, we know that that's what we do better than anybody else, is we get people tied in to a structure, to a plan. So those folks who have fallen off track and need that structure and plan, they've got a place to come, and we give it to them. Here, 21-day fix. Here, 80-day obsession. Here, 30-day breakaway. Like, we have the plan for the people who've fallen off. If you've got a super solid fitness background and you're going to work out and press play every day no matter what, it's very fun to explore the mind-blowing choices that are in Beachbody On Demand. I haven't even tapped into the plethora of bar blend enhancements. I was looking at them today because I was really going through like what I'm going to do this week. And I'm all over the place. I'm 30-day breakaway, finishing up my lifting workouts from 30-day breakaway. I'm going to throw in a workout from the work, because why not? But I was looking at bar blend. Have any of you tapped into the incredible 10-minute enhancements? You could do a 2-hour workout from her 10-minute enhance. They are unbelievable. I want to tap into that. And I want to show myself doing it so I can use that as an inviting tool for someone who maybe doesn't want 30-day breakaway, but they would love bar blend. I'm going to show myself doing that. I'm going to put that clip on my social media. I'm going to use it to invite. So November is JV's Mixtape. I'll show you the graphic later, but it's just mix it up and do something fun and do something different. And in a time when it's easy to get complacent, we have all the choices in the world to not. So no excuse November, $20 off challenge packs, y'all. If you're not inviting like a boss, the boss that you are, and Hague Success Club by like the 10th of November, like what is happening? Because $140, like it's mind blowing. So then Thursday, we've got our Superstar Takeover again. I'm not telling you who it is yet. You're gonna have to wait and see, but it'll be amazing, as it always is. And then not on Friday, but on Saturday, we have Super Saturday with really great programming there. And it kicks off with a workout that is, and I know I saw a couple people in some of our message threads go, oh, I wish I was in your region, but I'm not. No. It's open to everyone. The Zoom link has 1,000. It's a Beachbody Zoom link. It's open to everyone. I know that some regions aren't doing a live workout. But I'm sorry. If I'm in your region, we are doing a live workout like that. We have done a live workout at every Super Saturday ever, because that's what we do. That's who we are. That's what we do. And the very first Super Saturday that I hosted way back in the day, and it was just our team, because it wasn't like this regional thing. It was just our team. There were 40 people. We were at a golf club right across the street. And we've just been in this Super Saturday game since the very beginning, Sparta Nation. So this Saturday will be no exception. Saturday, November 7th, wherever you are, your region has an event for you to tap into. And if you don't have a live workout in your region and you want to join, the link will be available to anyone and everyone. I put it on my Facebook. I'm going to put it on my Facebook again. It's in my bio on my Instagram. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So I'll put it in here, and wherever you are, join us. 9 a.m. Eastern time, Turbo Saturday, just a little bigger than usual. Okay. I'm going to take a drink, stop talking for a minute. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, cool. I think we're caught up. Moving to November. So here we are. First week in November. We've already gone over that. And then next week, starting the 11th, we have Sparta Nation Coach 411 in a private Facebook group. And as I've said before, Rebecca, Jen, and Joy are our point people on that. And Rebecca or Jen or Joy, if one of you could be so kind, please, is to, again, pick up the link to that group and drop it in the comments just so it's right here. That would be amazing. So that will be conducted in a private Facebook group, and that is for anyone who's thinking about becoming a coach. And remember, that group stays open all the time. So if you've got someone this week who's like, well, what's this coaching thing all about? Especially after they see you sweating with your team on Tuesday, after they see you digging into resources and training on Super Saturday, they're like, what's this coaching thing all about? You can put them in that group at any point in time. The fresh content for this month will drop the 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th, but the content from last month is still in there and it's good. So if you've got someone at any point in time who wants to get some questions answered about coaching, again, especially after they see you tapping into our team workout on Tuesday, tapping into the resources of Super Saturday, because one of the biggest fears I had as a coach when I started was, how do I know what to do? And you and I both know there's so much training and mentoring and guidance everywhere, that's not a problem, but we need to show people that that's not a problem. And so if you've got people who are watching you this week and they want to get in there and they want to learn more about coaching, you can put them in that group at any point in time. So Joy and Jen both put it in there. Thank you so much. That is the link to join that group. And then you can put your people in there. There are some questions that they have to answer. So they can't just randomly be in there. If you send them the link, and they request to join, they're going to have to answer who sent them there. And, so they got to answer some questions. That way we know they're just not a rando person in there to say mean things. So make sure that they know that they need to answer those questions. And then the 19th of November, we lock in ranks for end of year. So those are for folks trying to get to New Leader Conference. You essentially have 3 weeks to make that happen. If you're trying to get to, that's really it. New Leader Conference, or if you're trying to hit a rank that you would hold for a bonus by the end of the year, a certain, like one of the 2, 5, 10, 15 star, like you're trying to get to those and you're going to hit that day and hold it to the end of the year for the bonus. So that day, November 19th, is a pretty big day. That's a pretty big day. So everything's kind of geared towards that day. And then the 27th, 28th, we've got Black Friday. Beachbody will absolutely have sales. Also, don't wait for Beachbody. You want to run a Black Friday sale? You want to tell anyone who buys a challenge pack that they get blah, blah, blah from you? Do it. It's your business. You are the CEO. Don't wait for Beachbody. You can run your own Black Friday sale. Stuff I like to do sometimes are like stickers or just, fun things that are branded to you, or get product in their hand. Maybe you want to give them some bevy sticks, or you want to give them peppermint mocha or something, and they get a little care package from you if they purchase their challenge pack on Friday or Saturday, whatever. You can tap into the resources that Beachbody has. You can also run your own Black Friday sale. It's your business. Then the last week, really the last day of November going to the first week of December, we start Sparta School in a private Facebook group. You'll get more information as we get into November. But do you see how that's stacked after someone might be in our Coach 411 and join as a coach? Then they can just drop right into that Sparta School in another private Facebook group and learn the foundational behaviors of coaching. We did that on purpose. So that, again, it's the question of what do I do as a coach and how do I do it is always answered. So I've gone over this calendar before, I know, and this calendar is also loaded into our team page. So you can look at this, and if you've got any questions, you can let me know. Let's go to the next one. December. Again, we have seen this one before, but going over all the calendars that we have right now, you can see Sparta School will run the entirety of December, again, in a private Facebook group via some video, calls to action, very interactive. We'll do a 9-week control freak group, a private Facebook group to give people a look at what it will be, what this program will be. 9-week control freak launches for coaches on December 7th and then launches for customers on December 21st. Frankly, everyone should have Success Club done by December 24th, if not sooner. You should have it done by December 24th. There's just no reason why with this big of a launch that you haven't found 3 people to connect the total solution to by December 24th, right? Because this is when you do the work. Now in November, this is when you're setting them up for that, and you're using the launch, and you're using the Coach 411 group, and you're using the Super Saturday opportunity. You're using the team workouts. You're using Turbo Saturday as an opportunity to bring people in. You're using the 9-week control freak free group that we'll run. You're using all of the tools that we have as a team to set yourself up for December, so that frankly, you should be hitting Success Club by mid-December, but by December 24th at the latest. And then you don't have to worry about it on Christmas because you've served your people. But if you do hit it early, which what a beautiful thing, you won't stop, right? Because it's not like those are the only people that you can serve. And I just read this stat. So I'm in a really cool little Facebook group that is all about helping women CEOs, women business owners make $1 million. Like that's one of their goals. They want as many women as possible to be making $1 million. And it's a lot of social media stuff, and it's just a lot of mindset stuff. And this is something that she posted this week, and I wanted to share this with you. Do you want to make 6 figures with this business? If so, you need about 507 customers at a product that might cost $197. If you want to make 6 figures, you want to make $100,000. You want to make $100,000 this year with this business. You would need 507 customers a year purchasing something that totaled $197. So can you wrap your head around that and think, okay, well, our challenge packs are like 160. Maybe they add on, but let's just go like with 160-ish. So maybe I need more than 507, but out of 8 billion people in the world, can we find 500 of them so that you could make $100,000? Do you want to make 7 figures? Meaning, do you want to make $1 million a year? Then you need 5,000 people a year at that same price. So you can make $100,000 with 507 customers, or you can make $1 million with 5,000 customers. But to me, who's not a numbers person, hearing that number, I need 500 customers. That's it? Out of 8 billion people in the world? Why in the world would I ever stop at 3? I need 500 to make $100,000. Well, I don't know about you, but $100,000 in my life, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. So I love that number as a goal for 2021. What if I could help 500 people? What if I could make $100,000? And don't give me the BS about, well, I don't need the money. We're so comfortable. I don't need the money. Because you know what? Other people do. So what a cool thing it is to use this business to do some really good work in the world. If you're good, that's awesome. But that's not what this world's about. This world's about making sure we're all good. That's who we are as coaches. That would be like saying, well, I'm good on my health and fitness journey. I don't need to help anybody else. But that's not what we do as coaches, right? We help other people connect to the tools that have changed our lives. Well, could we do that same thing if we made more income? So that's something to think about, that you're using what you're doing this month to be setting yourself up for incredible success in December. You've got the month's VIP dates on the side, quick reminders, and of course, our Diamonds to Disney graphic, because everything is about that trip. So we get as many Sparta Nation coaches taking over Disneyland as possible in 2022. Now, first glance. Can veteran coaches go through Sparta School too? Likely not this first time. because it's the first time we're running it. So probably not the first time. We're going to need to work the kinks out a little bit and figure it out. And then we'll see after that. But what I have found from experience, 12 years of experience, that when upline coaches are in groups with their downline, sometimes it's not as sometimes the dynamic changes. We really want to create a safe space for newbie coaches to come in and be able to ask questions and feel safe in that it doesn't reflect on their upline coach, or that their upline coach doesn't see it. And so sometimes that dynamic can inhibit their learning, So we want to just make sure that we're cognizant of that as we're going through it this first time, and then we'll see from there. Okay, little first glance at January. I don't have a lot of dates for January yet, but we will. We will. Road to Disney, Diamonds to Disney starts now. The Road to Diamonds to Disney actually starts now, right now, like in November, because what you're doing is setting yourself up for 2021. But if you like a fresh slate, cool. All right, it starts in January. We do have Super Weekend on Saturday, January 9th. I don't know what that'll look like. I know no details except the date. And then we have New Leader Conference, which we do know is virtual. I'm so excited for all of you to do that because, again, it provides the same opportunity as Summit and Leadership did, in that your family can see the level of training and the mentorship and the quality that is put out by this company. Like, your people can see it. How cool will that be? And it's an amazing event, whether it's a virtual or live. It's a game-changing event for so many. And how cool is it that your family will be able to see that, just like they were able to see Summit and Leadership? I think it's awesome. So that's all I really have right now for January, aside from, our Sunday night little strategy calls, Turbo Saturdays. That's all I have for January. I don't know of any other launches or anything else dropping right now, but we'll get there. Some other dates I want to give you as we go back up to November. In this month, Morning Meltdown 100, Mestamos, Transform 20, and 80 Day Obsession all get nutrition added to them as part of the package. Morning Meltdown, Mestamos, which is kind of cool. If someone just fell in love with Idalis, maybe they want to do Mestamos now. Transform 20 and 80 Day Obsession, they all get nutrition added to them this month. Morning Meltdown and Mestamos on the 4th, and then Transform 20 and 80 Day Obsession, I think on the 17th or 18th. So just know that as you are inviting hard to No Excuse November, that those packages starting on the 4th, starting on the 18th, those particular packages, if they come in with those, will also have the nutrition added onto them. How cool is that? So, okay, cool. I'll stop. I'll take a drink. Any questions? You can keep putting your questions and tag me. And we're going to wrap it up with some calls to action here, just like we did last week. And I had some video calls to action for you, and some inviting calls to action for you, and some ways to follow up. I've got some calls to action for you for November. Number 1, get clear on your November goals. Put some numbers around what you want to accomplish this month. What do you want to hit in Success Club? And how many new coaches do you want to add to your team? Get clear on your goals. What do you want to hit for Success Club? How many new coaches do you want to add to your team? I wrote down my numbers actually earlier today as I was, just going through my plans for the upcoming week and what I want to add to how many I want to add to my team, how many I want to really bless with this incredible opportunity. You need to do the same. What are your numbers? We can't float through this month. And we'll dig into that in a little bit, but we can't float or get complacent at all right now. In fact, we actually have to turn up the volume right now. So I am asking you to get very clear on your numbers. And then if you're in a success thread, if you're in a pod, if you have a success partner, that you share those, because That's where they get powerful. Not when you're like, ooh, I think I'll do this, and then I'm just going to keep it to myself. That is not letting the universe know what you want, how you want it, or that you have any clarity whatsoever about the kind of life you want to create. So let's get clear on your November goals. Put some numbers around what you want to accomplish. What is your Success Club goal, and how many new coaches do you want to add to your team? That's number one. Then number two, as you're thinking about those goals and writing those goals, how will those goals, those numbers, those humans, how will they affect your December? How will they affect your year, your next year? How will they affect your team? How will they affect your income? Let's not be anything less than transparent. We're going into the holidays. This time of year generally requires, even in a time when people might not be traveling as much or doing as much, generally requires a little bit more income. Why couldn't you earn that in November? Why couldn't you set some goals and go after them with so much focus and so much drive and so much clarity that it changes your December, it changes your year, it changes your income for the holidays. It sets you up with such a solid foundation moving right into a brand new year. Could you do that? Well, that's your choice, of course. But as you're writing those numbers, if you're writing Success Club 6 for the entire month of November, how's that going to affect your income for December? Because guess what? We don't get to complain if we don't train. So we don't get to get into December and go, well, gosh, I wish I had some income. Wish this business would create some income for me to pay for the holidays. Well, you actually have to create that yourself. Just becoming a coach does not mean income magically falls down out of the sky. No, the opposite. You have to create the income yourself. So look at the goals that you're setting for Success Club and for the new coaches you want to add to your team. How is that going to affect your December, your new year, your team, your income, your family, your goals, your dreams? Because it all ties together. It's not like I just want to hit Success Club 6 and then I'm going to get to December and go, why am I not making any money? Because you hit Success Club 6. You're going to have to help more people. It's just like a restaurant. You got to serve more people than just 3. We got to get more people in the doors, in our ecosystem, finding the connections with these incredible products and programs, feeling the life transformation. That's what we have to do. And then third, other people are going to get complacent this time of year. But we can't do that. And I said this in the workout yesterday in Turbo Saturday, because I can feel the moment. I've been teaching a long time, y'all. I can feel the moment, even through video, when people start to go, oh, dang. Whew, all right. We can't afford to do that right now, because right now is when everybody else is getting complacent. And they're looking to you who've been talking about health and fitness all year, you who they know is on a journey, you who they know is building a business through their love of health and fitness. They're looking to you to see what you do right now. They may not say that, they may not show that, but they're looking to you. Well, what's she going to do right now when it's the holidays? Is she going to still be drinking that shake thing and doing her workouts? What's she doing? What's she doing right now when she's, during the holiday season? She's still reading her book and doing her thing. What's she doing right now with her business during the holidays? They're looking to you to see if you're consistent. And when you are the coach that they want, because they've already got complacency dialed in. It's already the easy choice to say, I'll just wait till January 1st, which we know does no good. Creates no change. They're looking to you to help them stay on track, to help them stay motivated, to help them find a track, to not be complacent. They're looking to you. Nobody's looking for a complacent coach. That's who they are. They're looking to you as someone who has a plan and a tribe. And you've been doing it all year. Are you still going to do it now when it's towards the holidays? Are you still going to do it? They're looking to you, whether you know it or not. I'm telling you they are, because I've been doing this for a long time. And so you have to use that knowledge that every single day, someone is looking to you every single day. They're looking to see if you're still consistent, if you're still positive. They're looking to you to see if you are staying on track. They're looking to you to see how you handle this week. When it's an onslaught of social media and news and easy to go down a rabbit hole of feeling like you're out of control, they're looking to you to see how you handle it. And if you still use your fitness and your nutrition and your community to help you navigate a weird, wonky year, they're looking to you at Thanksgiving. Well, what's she doing? She eating all the things and offer a nutrition plan. And if she is, then how's she handle it? Is she still working out? They're not looking to you for perfection. They're looking to you for inspiration. How are you doing it? And if you don't do it, or you don't show them, then you're not the coach they're looking for. They already have complacency dialed in. They already have kinda, sorta figured out. They're looking to you for solutions. And they wanna know, are you gonna give them those solutions? They're looking to you in December when it's even easier to wait till January 1st. What are you doing that month? They've been watching you all year. They're looking to you even more right now. This is a time when everybody else gets complacent, but not you. Because this week, this month, for the next 2 months, I'm going to share with you a little trick that I use. Every video you make, every workout you do, every time you're on Instagram stories, and every post you make, and you're going to write this down so you don't forget, because we only have so much bandwidth, and it can be easy to just post and run or whatever, film a thing, put it up, whatever. But everything you do, you're going to do it with the mindset that Carl Daikeler is right here watching you. When I feel like my workout is lagging, when I feel my energy kind of dropping a little bit, when I want to level up when I'm teaching a class, I look into the screen now or into the eyes of people when I'm teaching live, and I believe that Chalene Johnson, who trained me, is watching me. And if she was watching me, would I live up to her expectations? And I use that not as I have to validate what I'm doing or that I have to live up to someone else's expectations. But you know those people who believe so deeply in you and they believe in your potential and you want to make sure that you're living up to that? Put those people in your mind with whatever you're doing. I'll do my workout, I'll teach my class, and I'll think, Chalene's watching me right now. It's a huge boost. I make a post, I get on stories, and I think Carl's watching me right now. Carl Daikeler never watches my stories. People, Chalene Johnson is not in my basement, but in my mind they are. That makes all the difference. What if Carl was watching you? What if among all the other people that are watching you right now, that are looking to you right now, what if Carl needed some motivation one day and he stumbled upon Liz Snyder's Instagram story? Would Liz give him the motivation that he needed to go push a little harder in his workout? What if Idalis needed a little motivation one day and she was messing around on Instagram stories and she stumbled on Kelsey's Instagram story? Would that give her the motivation? There's something about knowing someone's kind of watching you and that person that you have so much respect for, that believes in you so deeply, that knows the potential that you have. If they're watching you, you level up. There's no room for complacency. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that because we know someone's watching us. We know someone's looking to us. So I just imagine when I'm in my basement working out that Chalene's just kind of sitting over there in the corner watching me. My punches get a little longer. My squats get a little deeper because I have so much respect for her. And I know she believes in me, and I don't want to let her down. And I think that's okay to use that as motivation. Sometimes when I get on stories, I'll go, if Carl stumbled on my Instagram story, would I be inviting? Would I be sharing? Would I be truly transmitting the belief I have in this business and my team out to the social media ether world? Would he feel that? And I use that as motivation. It's not like comparison or permission or validation. It really is rocket fuel for me to step it up. Because again, this time of year it can be easy to be complacent, but not us, because we know people are looking to us. And maybe you just put Shalene or Sean or Idalis, or whoever your person is, in the corner while you're working out. Maybe you put Carl in the corner while you're making your Instagram stories, or whoever does it for you. And they're watching you. You don't want to let them down. You don't want to let them down. Use that this week as your motivation. Remember, we just don't get to pass on challenging times. We're humans. We got to go through it to get through it. It's part of the human condition. And we don't get to pass on challenging times, but we do get to use every bit of the challenge to help us change. And if there is no challenge, there is no change. We'd all be back where we were in kindergarten. You know, we've all been challenged this year more than ever and throughout our lives. And every time we do, there are people who use it to get to the next level. The strong ones always do. And I think that's you. I think you're a strong one. There'll be some coaches who sit back and do nothing, get complacent, and then wonder on January 1st where their business went and why they didn't make any income. I don't think that's you. The strong ones will be the ones who show up on January already fueled and ready to go, already launching their business into 2021, already setting the foundation to do a Sparta Nation takeover in 2022. The strong ones will do that. Do your next video, do your next story, do your next post as if your CEO or the person whose opinion you really respect and value, someone that believes so deeply in you, as if they're watching you. See what that does to level up your enthusiasm and your fire, which is there all the time, but sometimes just needs a little digging to bring it out. So that's what we got this week, my friends. Again, if you have any questions whatsoever, please put them in the comments and tag me. I will, this is recording too, so I will get the link up as well. Sometimes it's easier to have a link if you want to watch it. I don't know. I don't know why. I just feel like you probably want a Facebook Live and a link. I just like to give you all the things. So it's going to be a big week. We got a lot of fun stuff this week. Oh, that was funny. Okay, here we go. Just a lot of really great stuff happening this week, and kicks off tomorrow. Show up on the National Wake Up Call. Let's cheer on Ashley and show her our love and support. She's got such a great story. And the cool part is her story could be your story. It's just a decision. It's just a decision. Then I hope I see you on Tuesday, all right? Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you find these Sunday night Finish Up, Fire Up chats valuable, and how else I can serve you and help you just have an amazing month. This is where it starts, friends. This is where 2021 starts right now in November, not actually January 1st. 2021 starts right now, November 1st, 2020. Yeah, and I kind of figure the busier we keep ourselves the next month, the better off we're going to be anyway. I fully anticipate some extra workouts in my future. I really do. You know what? Everything's better on the other side of a workout. All right, that is it. Let me stop my share and have a great rest of your night. Happy Dios de los Muertos and happy Peppermint Mocha launch day tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.